I hope you're sitting down for this report, because wait till you hear this. The shocking thing that Julian Assange just gave Donald Trump, well, it's going to bring down the Democrat Party. It looks like Assange is ready to come clean. Now, WikiLeaks, they don't normally divulge the sources of where they receive information, but it looks like that is about to change. Paris Wade, Liberty Writers News reports that Julian Assange told a U.S. congressman this week that he can prove that the Democrat Party is lying about Russia. Listen to this, quote, "Our 3-hour meeting covered a wide array of issues, including the WikiLeaks exposure of the Democrat National Committee emails during last year's presidential election." Rohrabacher said that Julian emphatically stated that the Russians were not involved in the hacking or disclosure of those emails. Julian, they say here, quote, "Julian also indicated that he is open to further discussions regarding specific information about the DNC email incident that is currently known to the public." So could you imagine this? Julian Assange stepping forward and providing, finally, I mean, he's really the only person that can tell us, okay, where he got the emails. That would put this whole thing to bed, all right? I personally believe it's highly, highly likely it came directly from Seth Rich, right, the murdered DNC staffer, or one of Debbie Wasserman Schultz's IT tech guys, the Pakistani that got arrested at the airport with all the cash, all the money they were sending off to their family. They weren't even doing any work. They were banned from congressional computers. I mean, that's one of those two places, I think, is where that data came from. Now, the fact that you have an IT guy, Debbie Wasserman, I mean, it makes more sense, Wasserman Schultz, okay, her IT guy, the guy with known and direct access to the DNC computers. He's the IT guy. He has access to everything. He could download it all in one foul swoop, hand it off to WikiLeaks if Debbie Wasserman Schultz didn't give him the money he blackmailed her for. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Now, I think, of course, the Seth Rich case, there's a lot of evidence that could point to that, too. You know, what's that guy's name? The data guy, whatever. He says that, you know, he has information that Seth Rich did this with WikiLeaks. They call it a botched murder, a botched robbery. I don't know. But I think those are two very, very strong possibilities, those sources. Now, they state here that the U.S. intelligence has stated they have solid proof that Russia was behind the election hacks. Now, you know, U.S. intelligence, I don't know, right? I think, yeah, Kim.com, thank you, Brian. Kim.com was the guy who says he has information about Seth Rich. But then you have U.S. intelligence agencies. Come on, really? I mean, these people they're trained to be professional liars as well. They're spies. But they say they have solid proof that Russia was behind it, despite the fact that, what was it? I think it was also WikiLeaks when they did that data drop with all the information on how the Central Intelligence Agency, the NSA, can spoof Russians to get into your computers, leave Russian footprints, and make you think it was Russians. So I think I would just rule out believing U.S. intelligence altogether. All right? Going back to Seth Rich or Awan, what was his name? Imran or Hassan or something like that. I forget it now, whatever. The Wasserman Schultz IT guy. Okay. Anyway, U.S. intelligence says they have solid proof that Russia was behind the attacks last year that embarrassed Hillary Clinton and John Podesta. Assange, they write here, says that that's a lie. He's calling the U.S. intelligence community, call them liars. He says it wasn't Russia, the source of the leaked, who leaked the information. How's it? They write it here. Assange says that's a lie. It says Russia wasn't the source of the leaked information. Yesterday was the very first time that he spoke with Dana Rohrabacher. He said he had the information carrying back to Trump when he returned to the United States. So Trump will certainly have this information. And of course, if Trump releases it, no one's going to believe Trump either, because the media hates him, and they're going to make up all kinds of lies to continue to reinforce their case. They write, this included a request that WikiLeaks be given a new seat inside the White House press room. Wouldn't that be something? They write here, Julian passionately argued the case that WikiLeaks was vital to informing the public about controversial, though necessary issues, and he hoped that WikiLeaks, an award-winning journalistic operation, one that Next News was actually featured in their anniversary video. I don't know if you know that, but when WikiLeaks celebrated their big anniversary, yours truly was right there in the opening. I even got a message from Rob Dew at InfoWars. He was freaking out. He's like, Gary, dude, just saw you on the WikiLeaks promo. I was like, holy cow. That was awesome. So, anyway, this is some serious revelations that Assange coming forward now. Looks like he's about to share this real source with Donald Trump. And it's, I think it's time. It's time. Hopefully this will drain the swamp and get rid of these loser politicians that do nothing but blow hot air in Washington. Let's expose the media for the liars that they've been and the lies they've been telling for a complete year. Leave your comments below. Subscribe for updates. If you like what we're doing here, give us a thumbs up. And remember to explore the links in our description. We'll see you at the next report. For the Next News Network, I'm Gary Franchi. Hold on a minute. Before you go, I want to show you something. Take a look at these. Gold and silver coins. Do you have any of these? Well, I'm going to show you how. It's Gold Rush Month right now at Noble Gold. President Trump is making changes, and he is fighting to bring common sense back. This is a very, very positive thing. However, the bad news is a lot of damage has been caused by the previous administration, and it needs to be corrected. While the correction is being made, and it's real folks like you and me, who are going to pay for the cost of Obama's mistakes. Now, the bill, as you know, it always comes due. This means the government money, your money, P4, that was given in quantitative easing in the stock and bond market. It'll be stopped. And what happens when the money stops? A complete pullback, erasing substantial value off of your retirement portfolio. So here's the good news. Gold and silver, they will protect you from that pullback event. These metals have protected Americans' financial freedom before, and they will protect us again. Do yourself a favor, call Noble Gold today to get the balance, to get the balance into your retirement, your portfolio, and savings. Balance it desperately needs. So let's avoid the damage to come while we are making America great again. The number on the screen right there, call them right now, 888-596-7916, 888-596-716, and get yourself some solid gold in your portfolio. We'll see you at the next report. For the Next News Network, I'm Gary Franchi.
You possess the power to impact the global narrative. Please share this report, and to get more videos like this, become a Next News subscriber by clicking the link below. Thank you for watching the Next News Network.